Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Nehemiah's Temple Virtual Primary Sunday School, where we love Jesus. Today is Sunday, April the 19th, 2020. And as you all know, I always enjoy having visitors, and today is no different. Today I have visiting with me a bright young lady by the name of Amanda. Come on out, Amanda, and introduce yourself to our class.
Hi everyone!
Hi.
I can't believe I'm here. When my mom told me I was going to be your guest today, I started screaming and running through the whole house.
Wow. Okay, Amanda, I can see you're still a bit excited. Tell us just a little bit about yourself before we get started today.
Well, I'm 6 years old and I love to read. And one day I want to be a Sunday school teacher just like you. And I have a pet rock because I have allergies.
That's interesting. Well, we're glad that you're here with us today, so let's get started with our lesson. As we begin our lesson today, the disciples are huddled together in the upper room. All the doors to the house have been locked so no one could get in, but the disciples are afraid.
They were scared.
Yes, they were afraid that they would get in trouble for following Jesus. Suddenly, someone appeared before them. It was a man who looked just like Jesus. "May peace be with you," he greeted them. But the disciples didn't believe that the man standing in front of them could really be Jesus. He had died on the cross, and they had seen it.
So he came back to life?
Yes, he came back to life. Then Jesus held out his hands, and the disciples stared in surprise at the holes where he had been nailed to the cross. It was really Jesus. They saw the holes in his hands. Can you imagine that?
He had holes in his hand?
Yes, he had holes in his hands from where they had nailed him to the cross. The disciples were so happy to see him, they shouted with joy. "God has sent me, so now I am sending you," Jesus said to his friends. It was now the disciples' turn to spread the good news and joy to others. So now Jesus said, "It's your turn," he told the disciples, "to go about and spread the good news of his resurrection." And he said, "And receive the Holy Spirit," said Jesus. "If you forgive anyone's sins, their sins shall be forgiven."
What does it mean to forgive?
It means that anything that you may have done that was bad or unkind, Jesus throws it away as if it had never happened. The disciples looked at each other in awe. Jesus was back from the dead. Surely he was God's one true Son. Soon Jesus would go back to heaven to be with God, his Father. But before he went, he told the disciples something very special. He told them to wait in Jerusalem because God was going to send a wonderful gift.
A gift? I love gifts.
So the gift that Jesus was speaking about was the Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit? What is that?
It's God's Spirit that comes and lives within us to give us the power to live right and do the work of God.
I want the Holy Spirit.
It can be yours. All you have to do is ask for it and receive it. Because remember, it's God's gift to us.
How will I know I have it?
You will speak in another language, a language that you did not know you had. So with the help of the Holy Spirit, it wouldn't just be the people of Jerusalem who learned about Jesus. It would be the whole entire world. So we should all believe in Jesus and that he lives. At first, the disciples did not believe that Jesus had return. But when he showed them his scars, they were so happy to see him alive. Believe that Jesus rose from the dead. He has defeated death so that we will one day live with him in heaven. Doesn't that sound wonderful, Amanda? Wouldn't you just love to live with Jesus in heaven forever?
Yes, I would love that.
And the very good thing about that, or the wonderful thing about that, is that you can. So that concludes our lesson today. Thank you so much for joining me and Amanda. See you again next week at Nehemiah's Temple Primary Virtual School, where we love Jesus. See you next week.
Bye.